Yo, what is up, guys? This is RizzyPOW, and this is gonna be a Pokemon video for the first time in like 6 months. The last one, obviously, if you guys didn't remember, or if you're new to the channel, was against Gypsy King for NPL Season 5. And I'm back. I ended up uploading a couple of commentary videos just because I was trying something new, and I ended up learning a lot about editing, and honestly, that was really fun. Those videos I had a lot of fun with, so I'm really happy I did that. That was a couple of months ago. But if you guys, I don't know if I ever explained why I really left Pokemon for a little bit. I actually didn't think I was going to end up coming back. And while I'm talking about these updates, I'm just going to have OBS open right like this. And I'm probably going to be playing around with it a little bit because this looks fucking cool, dude. Like look. And then we can do some mouseception. Like, there's like a million mouses and they're just like... Holy crap, dude! It looks kind of cool, you know. Ooh, okay. Anyways, I'm back in Pokemon. I took over for Aberforth in the Newcastle Umbreon. We of course are going to be the Phoenix and Floors, and we're going to be playing Moxie Infernape for week 4. We're 0-3 with a negative 11 differential, so Abe really fucked up, and I just put bad on the layout because originally I didn't know what the record was, and I was too lazy to look it up, and you know, I thought it was kind of funny, so it's negative 11. That's really, really bad for 0-3. Abe just sucks, you know. I don't know, but pretty much I left Pokemon for a little bit. I didn't think I was gonna come back. And there's a lot of stuff going on for me. I pretty much made like a huge transformation in life. I was behind in a lot of aspects in life before like the last 8 months, and I pretty much completely changed myself. I felt I was struggling in many areas in my life, like socially, physically, mentally. I just didn't care about life. I was just not really doing a ton, and you guys can obviously tell if you guys have seen me before. I look way different now. I'm wearing glasses right now. I actually usually do not wear glasses, but I wasn't really going to be doing anything today besides recording this video, and I have to do a lot of shit on my computer today, so I'm not really going to be going out, even though it's like a Saturday. So I just thought I'd wear glasses, and honestly, glasses are pretty cool sometimes, you know? But anyways, as you can see, I've obviously changed a lot. The last like 8 months, I got my shit together, and it's been really hard. I have had a lot of family issues going on, as well as, you know, trying to understand my past, trying to understand what I want to do with my life, changing myself so much, and I'm always changing. I'm gonna continue to be changing until, you know, maybe I figure something out. I just got my ears pierced like a couple of weeks ago, or I got it a couple of days ago. My bad. I don't know why I said weeks ago. You know, I know I look a lot different, and I'm just trying new shit out. What else? I've been going to the gym. I put on a ton of weight because before I'm like 6'2" and I weighed 130 pounds. But oh, I forgot to be playing with OBS. My bad. Before I weighed about like 130 pounds at 6'2", and now I weigh about 150, and I've been going to the gym, and I've been getting a lot stronger. I've been doing a lot better socially, and I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with my life with my major, and it's been a struggle for me. But I decided that I'm a bit more stable right now, or well, I'm not necessarily stable right now, but I'm to the point where I feel like I can balance Pokemon in real life, but the break from Pokemon was honestly something that was really, really important for me, and I just need to take a break, and I help myself so much. I don't know how long I'm going to be playing Pokemon still. Like, I might leave after this season again. I'm just here just to have a bit of fun, because, you know, I miss the NPL, and I'm really excited to be playing with a lot of my old friends, or not old friends, but like a lot of my friends here that I haven't gotten to play. I think I played Greg this season. My schedule is like really fun. I get to play a lot of like friends. I get to play Greg. I get to play Chris, who just took over for Dan. I get to play Trev. I get to play Blake this week. I think I played Danza. I don't remember, but it's going to be really, really fun. I'm excited for it. I'm also in a new room. I usually don't record in this room, and it's because all the study rooms were taken. And I think like my face kind of blends in with the background because we're both brown. So hopefully this is not bad. There are also fishes on the wall. They're great fishes. They have a cool texture, you know. Yeah. This is actually the music room at my dorm. There's a piano like right over here. So I'm really, really hoping that that nobody wants to use that piano while I'm recording, because there's a lot of music nerds around here, and they need to do their music shit, okay? So hopefully they don't get in my way, you know, or you know, maybe I could just record through. I don't know. We could have some music in the background. It'd be pretty good. Anyways, let's just start getting into the actual video real quick. One sec. How am I gonna do this? Let's do it like that, but I want my camera open because it sometimes disconnects if I don't do that. Okay. Anyways, I'm just gonna go through the team real quick that I brought for Blake. Both of our teams are gonna be on the side. If you guys wanna just like look at that, you know, I'm not really gonna go through Abe's team and stuff. I did make one transaction. I'm probably gonna be making a trade with Blake this week. That's still not determined yet, so I probably shouldn't have said anything, but it might happen, and it might be really, really cool. Anyways, this is a Bandit T-Tar. It's also my rocker this week. And I couldn't fit a better rocker on my team, so that's why I had it. It comes in on a lot of stuff. It lives like a lot of hits with all this bulk, so it should be able to take at least one hit from anything. It should be able to revenge kill thing and just get a kill, because he does not have good switch-ins for T-Tar's double stab plus superpower. And I'm just going to go really quick. This is just a 3 attacks Roost Mega Latios. This coverage is really good versus this team. Then I got like a defensive Finny, mostly for Zydog, and Calm Mind is just, you know, it's nice to smack Mew around because that's probably his best check to it to prevent it from defogging with Taunt or something. And then we got a Snorlax. He doesn't have any good normal resist, so I just went with Adamant, Max Defense, Snorlax, Curse, Yappa Berry. I went Crunch mostly for the Mew, but it's also good for Metagross. But Metagross really can't touch me, and I just curse up on Metagross, so I'm not really scared of that. But you know, it's nice to have. Next mon, just a Meadow Plate Roserade. I was really thinking about putting Life Orb on this, and I ended up going a Poison Point because I didn't really need the other abilities, so maybe Poison Point can go off, and that would be pretty funny. But this is a good Spiker versus him, just Leaf Storm, nuke something. And then we got a Scarf, Tinted Lens, Yanmega with Hypnosis. And I'm also sorry, you can't really see the team builder very well, but I'm kind of too lazy to like change it. And it's only going to be there for like a minute because I didn't really go in depth on the team. So I think it's okay. And if you guys really want it to be better, let me know in the comments, and I'll do better next time. I'm actually probably going to be doing a live comp for the next week. I should have done it this week, but I just didn't do it. And here, let's get into the actual battle real quick. I just need to make sure everything's going good with my face cam, because I don't want to get fucked up and then have to re-record everything, or just not have a face cam, because you know I ain't about that, you know. Yeah, this is between me and Blake. And as you can see, he did end up bringing a Abomasnow, which was pretty interesting. Yeah, he also didn't bring his Mega and Mega Pidgeot, which I found, well, it's not something I didn't expect. I didn't think Mega Pidgeot was that good versus me, but yeah, this looks like a pretty cool team. Mew is probably the biggest threat to my team, as well as Infernape. Infernape's like not too super scary because I have stuff that outspeeds it in Scarfion Mega, as well as Mega Latios. I was really kind of confused. He didn't bring Zydog. I also expected Crocodile, and he didn't bring either of those. I thought Zydog just completely destroyed my team, so I was pretty interested. He didn't see it. I thought my only real check was like Finny and Swampert, but like none of them have really good recovery, so they just get weakened, and he has a lot of checks for both of those. So yeah, what do I lead off with right here? I think I'm just thinking about leading off with the Omega. Infernape, I'm looking at it, and looking at for his rocker is probably going to be Mew. Metagross could be a rocker, could also be like a Sash Ape with rocks, because I know he does like that set. Another thing about Ape was I was thinking that it might be a Scarfer, it could just U-turn on everything, and it's just a really good check for a lot of my Mons. It wouldn't be like a good sweeper, but just like a good thing to check a lot of things and just U-turn around, because I do have two like pretty bulky Pokemon that resist this double stab. But yeah, it can always U-turn on those. Anyways, I'm just gonna start this off. I led off with my Yanmega, and he's going to go into his Infernape. He's going to lead off with that, and I just switch out a Latias right away, and I'm going to go for the Shadow Ball straight away, expecting either Mew or Metagross to come in. And even if he went Electros, it's not like Electros could do anything to me, so I'm just going to weak it after that with Psychic. And I'm just going to spam Shadow Ball right here just in case he wants to not Roost Up, because I know, like, I wasn't sure if he wanted to Roost Up on predicting a switch or he just wanted to get health back. But if he didn't want to Roost Up, I could get this thing really low, and I'm fine with trading Mega Latios for Mew. Because Mew is probably the biggest threat. So right here I'm going to Shadow Ball again. If he decides to Roost Up, I was probably going to switch out because I don't want to play the Roost game. Or I might have just even spammed Shadow Ball trying to get the Spadef drop because it is 20% chance to lower his Spadef. But yeah, I'm just going to keep on spamming Shadow Ball, and he's actually just going to kill me off, which is perfect because this Mew is super low now and I don't have to really deal with it at all. And I'm just going to go into Yanmega and U-turn. As now I'm going to go out into my Tapu Fini. He's going to go into Whimsicott. The reason why I went into Tapu Fini, he gets momentum right over here. So Tapu Fini prevents like Infernape from really coming in. Only two things that would really come in on it would be Whimsicott and Electros, maybe Abomasnow to Woodhammer something. But I don't know. If I outsped, I mean, even if I outsped, like Abomasnow it's not like fat, but like it's bulky enough to take any hit from Tapu Fini and just hit it with a Woodhammer. But I just didn't want to bring in like T-Tar to allow Infernape to come in because like he could gain momentum with U-turn, and I just being at a pretty big disadvantage right there. So I'm not going to go into Snorlax on the Whimsicott as he actually goes for U-turn. So he's a U-turn Whimsicott, and that's fine. I'm just going to start cursing up on this Metagross as he goes for the Magnet Rise. So I guess he was expecting Earthquake. I don't know. I feel like that Magnet Rise it was kind of weird. I had to watch his video to see his reasoning for even having Magnet Rise. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like it's kind of weird. Like if it was just for Earthquake Snorlax, I don't know if that's worth it because Snorlax still beats a 1v1 if it has Curse. So yeah, right here I curse up, and I'm actually just gonna fire off returns because I don't want to lock myself in a crunch. It's not like this Metagross is a huge threat to me because I can set up on Metagross no matter what, and I don't want Whimsicott to come in. Like maybe he go hard Whimsicott expecting a move that isn't return and encore me into like crunch or something, or I don't want him to go hard into Infernape. But after +1 defense, Infernape isn't going to kill me, so I'm going to be able to kill Infernape if he tries to like just come in on me. But yeah, this is a max attack adamant Snorlax, so I'm just gonna go for return right here as he actually goes out into Whimsicott, and I don't think this is a very bulky Whimsicott, so I just killed it, which is really good. I think Blake told me after the game he didn't actually have Encore on that, so he's just going into Whimsicott to try and Leech Seed it. I was really worried about the Encore, and I thought Encore was pretty good versus my team because I thought Curselax was such a huge threat that you know, Encore was got at least kind of stopped it. But he's gonna go into Eel right now, so I'm gonna be able to get another kill by just spamming return against it. As I actually think I just curse up on it, and he's gonna knock me off. I should have probably gone for return because I forgot about knockoff, and now I can't actually recycle my Yappa Berry back. But I forgot about knockoff. I should have honestly just returned right there because I needed this thing weakened to help out with like Yanmega for sweeping. So it would have been really good to get a return off on that. But I'm not able to do that. He's going to Volt Switch this next turn. Actually, U-turns. And I'm just going to spam return right over here as that is going to do a ton. And at this point, I don't really mind switching it up because switching from return to crunch as he's Colbur Berry. Wonder why it was Colbur Berry. Was it just for Snorlax? I don't remember if I had another dark type on my team or a dark type even. Do I have a dark type? I don't remember. Oh, I have T-Tar. Okay, he might have had it for T-Tar. That's kind of, I don't know. I have to watch his video on his team builder to see. But yeah, I'm just going to go and just try and kill this thing. But yeah, at this point, Snorlax is dead, but it killed off the Metagross and the Whimsicott, so that's fine. It's really low, and that attack boost kind of sucks because that means that now Infernape can come in and U-turn instead of having to lock itself in a close combat Flare Blitz, and I could have taken advantage of that. But it's not a huge deal at the end of the day because I'm still getting momentum either way. He's going to go into Abomasnow, and I'm just going to go into T-Terra. And right here, this was kind of a fuck up for me. I knew I probably would have not outsped the Abomasnow if he had a lot of speed, but I was thinking that with my bulk, I should be able to live any one hit unless he's banded, as he ended up being banded and he just kills me. So that was my bad. I kind of fucked up right there, but I'm still in a really good position with my last 3 mons, especially on Mega. It looks super solid right here because the Revenge kills both of these things. It does a ton of damage to Electros, which I don't know if is AV yet. And if it is an AV, that's just better for me. Even if he is AV, like I have Roserade, which takes pretty much any hit from it. So I can always come up in on that, and he doesn't have good Sledge Bomb switch-ins at this point. So I'm still looking pretty decent. And I also have Tapu Fini in the back that prevents a Scarf Infernape from just winning. So I'm now going to go into Roserade on this, and I'm just going to fire off a Sledge Bomb as he actually goes into Infernape. And I switched this last minute from Life Orb to Meadow Play, and if I was still Life Orb, I would have killed it right there, which would have been really nice. But it's not a huge deal because right now I'm just going to be able to go out into Finny, and if he did lock himself in a Gunk Shot, if he was Scarf, I'm not sure if he's Scarf yet, but if he is Scarf and he locks himself in a Gunk Shot, it's going to do about 60% to me, and then after that I was probably going to double out into Yanmega, and if he doubled out after that, then he could have been in a really good position, but my plan was I was thinking I would probably double into Yanmega on the second Gunk Shot, and if he didn't go for the second Gunk Shot and like switched out into like Electros, I could have started being in trouble because he could have U-turned on my Roserade or something, and that would have been a bit annoying. But anyways, I'm gonna go out into my Finny as he goes for the Flare Blitz, and he's actually just gonna die to recoil. And right now he's gonna go into Electros, which isn't a huge deal because I can just go into Roserade and fire off a Sledge Bomb. If he wants to stay in, I weaken this thing for the Yanmega. If he goes into Abomasnow, then you know Abomasnow is gonna die. So I actually just go for Leaf Storm because Leaf Storm plus Sledge Bomb would have killed the Abomasnow either way, and it just can do way more to Electros, and he can kill me right here. So that's a ton of damage, and that pretty much puts it in range of Bug Buzz from Yanmega. I also find out that this isn't AV Electros, which is really good. I could have even killed it with Air Slash, but the reason why I didn't go for Air Slash right here is because I wanted to preserve a 2-0 no matter what. And not no matter what, but like just the best chances of me getting a 2-0, and I didn't want to risk 2 Air Slash misses, because if I missed one of them, I actually lost the game because then banded Abomasnow would just wood hammer the Tapu Fini. I would have lost, so I didn't want to risk a 95% chance 2 times. So right here, I'm just gonna go for Bug Buzz. I didn't expect him to switch because you know Air Slash was also a good play, and he would have just lost Abomasnow. And right here, he still has a chance to get like a 1-0 or something, because like he had a bank on me missing. So if he switched to Abomasnow, he loses like an Air Slash chance. I don't know. And if I did go for a Slash, that was a bit hard to explain. I didn't explain that very well, but I hope you guys understand. But yeah, right over here, I'm not gonna go for Bug Buzz because he is not Snow Warning, so I know he's soundproof. So right here, I'm gonna go in a Tapu Fini as he locks himself into a move, and I'm expecting Ice Punch. I'm expecting him to expect me to forget that I know that Abomasnow has soundproof, and to expect me to go for it, and then him to kill my Yanmega, and then the game to lose, for me to lose 1-0. But I don't forget that, so I'm just going to go on a Tapu Fini, and he locks himself into Ice Punch, and now I'm just going to spam Moonblast a couple of times while he goes for Ice Punch, and I am going to win the game. So that was pretty good. I feel really bad, though, because I know Blake did spend a lot of time on this team. I didn't spend a ton of time, and something that is kind of sad is that I went ghost on him for a couple of days because I was dealing with a lot of stuff, and I don't really want to go into it. I was going through like anxiety attacks, and I just could not handle everything going on. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. I don't know if it was too long or anything, but hopefully I was entertaining, and this is my first video back, boys. I don't know if we're gonna do well this season. I'm trying to take it a bit low this season because I don't want to stress myself more than I already have in the past, or even nearly as much. I'm just taking it really easy. I'm trying to have fun, and this was honestly a really fun game to Blake. Go check out his side. He's a good friend of mine. I've known him for one of the longest people I've known. Actually, the longest person I've known in the Pokemon community, because Dan just pretty much left. So it's been a long time. Yeah, I'll see you guys later. I don't think there's anything else to say. So bye.